Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily and in today's video I will be creating this super adorable 3D project called 3D envelope box A2 cards and envelopes set. And yeah, it's just adorable. I used the same collection of pattern paper as I have been using throughout this month for Scrap Diva, and it's an older one from Simple Stories, and I just love the color scheme of this one. These bright, happy packages are just drop dead gorgeous. I'm in love with this pattern paper and I'm so happy that I actually dared to cut it up and to use it for a project, so I didn't just hoard it in my stash. In this way I actually enjoy it a lot more. I can see my beautiful project. It actually stands here on my desk as of now. Maybe I will do it differently later on. But when I was rambling here, I started to assemble the base of these and also attaching the pattern papers. You can see I pointed to two rectangles. The smaller one should be placed at the bottom and the larger one we are going to use for the lid of this box. So I just wanted to point that out. And if you need to slow this video down to see how I assembled it, you can always do that by hitting the three dots here in the right corner and just slow this video down. So now I'm just attaching the sides to my box and I'm using liquid glue to do that. You can use hot glue if you like. I'm personally not a fan of hot glue. I love my Nuvo adhesive, so I will be using that. For the top part of my box, I cut the base pieces out of the same white sturdy cardstock as I did for the base of my lower part of this box. And I cut two of every one. I should have mentioned that I cut two of every one from the bottom as well. And then I cut the larger of the rectangles and I will embellish that with that beautiful stitched paper. And I will embellish the front and the back with this green dotted sort of snowy paper. And when I have all of the pieces decorated, I will go ahead and attach them to the lid, making sure that everything is lined up perfectly before the glue actually dries. And we can do the sides, and then we can do the other side, and then we can tie everything together with the last part. And to connect all of these, you can see the tabs to the side of my box. I'm just pressing them in and then holding them in place for a short while before it grabs onto the paper. And then one side is done, I can connect the next one. And I'm doing the same thing here, just grabbing them. Sorry about my ugly nails here. But there you go, you can see how this box actually came together. So there is how it looks on the inside. You can definitely decorate that more if you like, but I will more focus on the top part of this. So for my sentiment, I got this beautiful lantern die set. It's called Lantern Mini Album, and I have seen the design team create so many gorgeous projects with it, and I have a couple of more that I would like to create before Christmas is over, but we'll see if I get around to it. But this is a really good one, and I think you will understand what I mean when you see it in action from the design team. Speaking of embellishments, I wanted a Santa for the top part of my box. So this is mini, I think it's a mini album. The last month we had a bigger one of these Santas, and I decided to cut the pieces out of some of the pattern papers that actually comes in the same collection. So here I'm just tying everything together by using the same paper, and I think that is a neat thing to do. The beard will also be in place, and the Santa hat, making sure everything looks nice on him. And then we can go ahead and give him some eyes, a mustache, and some embellishments as well. And then Santa Claus is pretty much done, and he can take center point on our project. And of course, I think it's called poinsettia, right? Not poinsettia, holly leaves? Holly leaves, I think. Okay, I created 2 of them. The other one I will share in another video. And I had some ephemera pieces from an old sort of card kit from Spellbinders. So I decided to go ahead and use them as an embellishment behind Santa Claus. And then I will use some foam, which I really liked. Give him some dimension. So for one of the sides we are going to have Santa Claus, and if we are turning the box around, you can see I also had some of those little 3D kisses boxes. I will share a tutorial of that in a upcoming video. And here you can see how the box turned out. Merry Christmas! I love it. I embellished it a little bit more, and then the box was done. So here you go. You can really see if you have this box at your desk, you could have some more embellishment on the top, but the pattern paper is definitely never going to be lost in any drawer. You will have it there and you will love it. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I will have links down below for all of the products I used in this video, and also a coupon code of that you can use that give you 10% off any order. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!